Hi guys! In today's racing, steams and diesels will find out which one of them is the fastest one. And the first competing couple here is Dodge and Thomas. Wow, what are we seeing here? From the very start, Thomas is getting a solid advantage. But look, Dodge is not going to give it away so easily. And he's not letting Thomas to increase the gap. The engines are going through the last obstacle and approaching the finish. Thomas is crossing the finish line with just half of the body advantage. What a tight struggle they both put up here. We congratulate Thomas with qualifying to the semi-final. Alright. Our next pair is represented by Diesel and Charlie. In the first round, a steam engine got his victory. And it's intriguing who's gonna win this time, Steam or Diesel. Meanwhile, we see Charlie doing his best not to trail from Diesel, which is just a little bit ahead on the track. But right before the final straight, Diesel has managed to speed up and leave Charlie far behind. The checkered flag is up, and this means Diesel is winning this round, becoming the second semi-finalist. Now we know the first two semi-finalists, one steam and one diesel engine. Let's see which engine is going to be the third one. Stephen, nicknamed the Rocket, and Diesel 10 are going to figure that out. Well, I should admit it will be quite tough for an old guy like Stephen to compete against such a powerful opponent like Diesel 10. We see Diesel 10 is gradually picking up the speed, and Stephen is already not capable of catching up with him. Well, this round is also for a diesel engine. Thus we've got two diesels and one steam engine in the semi-final. And in several seconds, we'll witness one more round to identify the last semi-finalist. Now, give it up to Paxton and Henry. Which one of them will reach the finish first? Steam Henry or Diesel Paxton? Henry's got a good chance to become the second steam engine in the semi-final. And meanwhile, we can see Henry's confidently riding ahead of Paxton and doing his best to keep his advantage. Henry's breaking through the tunnel and... Come on, come on! Yeah, the checkered flag rises up above his head. It means now we have two diesels and two steam engines in the final. The struggle between diesels and steams are continuing. And here we're about to witness the first semi-final, Thomas versus Diesel 10. This is gonna be a tough struggle now. Get prepared. Wow, we can see Thomas getting a high speed here. Come on Thomas, push it! Not much is left, keep going! But Diesel 10 seems to be hanging right on Thomas's bumper. The engines are entering the tunnel almost at the same time. Woo, that's tight! But Thomas manages to get ahead of Diesel 10 and win this incredibly tight race. Congratulations, Thomas! You are in the final! At the replay, we can clearly see Diesel 10's delay allowed Thomas to get a crucial advantage. And now, Diesel and Henry will define which one of them will be Thomas's opponent in the final. Both contenders are quite equal and no one wants to give the victory away. Come on Henry, you can do that! But Diesel is quite a decent opponent here. He is very determined to win this round. The engines are entering the tunnel almost parallelly and... Oh, what are we seeing? Diesel is getting ahead for just a split of a second and crossing the finish line first. Oh man, what an exciting race we've just seen! Good job, engines! Henry, you did it all you could! Therefore, in the final we have Thomas and Diesel. and they will finally determine which one of them is the fastest engine. In today's racing challenge, these two are the brightest representatives of their kinds. No one of them is willing to lose any inch in this intense struggle. So far, they're riding pretty close to each other. The engines are successfully passing the tunnel, and look! Thomas is grabbing away the victory from Diesel, crossing the finish first! Woo! This means we have the ultimate winner of today's racing challenge! Congratulations, Thomas! You proved steam engines can excel diesels by speed, and here's your well-deserved cup! We are saying thank you to all the participants of today's racing. And we are thanking to you, our dear viewers, for staying with us. Subscribe to our channel and put your likes. We'll see you all in our new videos. Goodbye! Hi kids! In today's incredible racing, red and blue engines will make it clear which one of them is the fastest one. Alright, so the first couple we have here is Mike and Thomas. Intriguingly, which one is gonna make it to the finish first? Oh, it seems like Thomas is gradually gaining an advantage on the track, and he's leaving Mike a little behind. The last obstacle? The tunnel is successfully overcome and... Thomas is finishing first! Yeah, good job, Thomas! Confident victory in this round. The replay shows us Thomas riding along the track quite masterfully. And now the next round. Here we have Sir Handel versus James. Who do you think is going to win? Well, I guess I already know the answer. Sir Handel is trailing behind and he's got no chance to catch up with James. Unless some kind of a miracle occurs. James is taking the last turn. Yeah, he's confidently passing through all the obstacles and coming to the finish first. Not bad, James, not bad at all. We congratulate James on qualifying to the semi-final. Where I bet he will have a stronger opponent. Now, let's welcome our next contenders. Victor versus Timothy. Ha! Red or blue engine? That's the question. We'll find out in a minute. Woo! I gotta say, Victor is getting quite an impressive speed along the track. He's flying like a real rocket today. And he's leaving Timothy no chance to get even closer to him. Yeah, very confident finish. Congratulations, Victor! Let's take a look at some interesting moments on the replay. Okay, now we're gonna witness a racing battle between Edward and Salty. Well, I guess I have to say both of them are not very good at fast riding. As you know, Salty is shunter, so we can't really expect much from him today. Oh look, somehow Salty is managing to get a little bit ahead of Edward. Let's see if he's gonna keep the same pace until the finish. Salty's going through the last obstacle. Come on, Edward, catch up! But Edward seems to be far behind. Oh man, what are we seeing? Salty got stuck, and this has allowed Edward to come to the finish first and win this round. What an unfortunate mistake made by Salty. Now, let's get ready to the first semi-final. Thomas against Victor. This time Thomas has a very serious opponent. We remember Victor's impressive speed in his first round against Timothy. Ha! Nonetheless, we can see Thomas is not going to give it away that easily. Go Thomas, go! Speed it up! The tunnel is behind, and... Yes! Yes, Thomas is finishing first in this round. Anyway, we should admit Victor was a very decent opponent, but Thomas has turned out to be faster. Awesome! Congratulations, Thomas! Now we'll witness the second semifinal. James versus Edward. I have no idea who's gonna cross the finish line first in this encounter. The engine winning this round will meet Thomas in the final. Look, it even seemed to me Edward was getting ahead of James. But on the second part of the track, James accelerated a little. They're entering the tunnel almost simultaneously. Oh, James is lingering a bit, but... Anyway, he's managing to leave the checkered flag first. Great job, James. Wow, that was a tight struggle they've put up here today. Good job, engines. And now, my friends, we're gonna see a spectacular show. The final round, represented by blue engine Thomas and red engine James. It's time for them to figure out which is faster, blues or reds. We know they've been arguing about it for quite a while. Hopefully Thomas will prove himself the fastest engine in today's amazing competition. He's approaching the finish and... Yeah! Thomas is the champion! Congratulations! That was awesome! Thomas is getting his well-deserved cup. James couldn't seem to do anything to get even closer to Thomas. You put up a great performance today, Thomas. Take a look at how much Annie and Clarabelle are happy about that. Wow, that was a real final. Welcome to the Fastest Engine Cup. Today the fastest engines will find out which of them are the real fastest ones. The first engines figuring out which one is faster are Percy and Hugo. You might ask, what is Percy doing here? But take a closer look at him. Yeah, right! This is a racing Percy that has got a unique design specifically for this kind of contest. Meanwhile, the engines are going through the blasting tunnel and heading to the finish. Well, it's not a surprise Hugo is finishing first and qualifying to the semi-final. And we are thanking Percy for taking part in such a dynamic contest. Our next contenders, Spencer and shooting star Gordon. These two engines are always trying to prove which one of them is faster. And now they've got a good chance to demonstrate their skills. We can clearly see Gordon has thoroughly prepared for this contest and he's using his streamlined shape today. I don't know the exact reason for this splendid performance, but anyway, Gordon is confidently crossing the finish line, leaving Spencer far behind. We congratulate our second semi-finalist, shooting star Gordon. And meanwhile, we can see the replay showing a tight struggle of these two engines. And now we have our new contenders, Etienne and Streamline Thomas. From the very first seconds, Thomas has picked up a very good tempo. Well, he needs to work here to win over such a strong opponent as Etienne. Remember, Etienne is a winner of the Great Race Show. But so far, he can't seem to catch up with Streamline Thomas. However, Thomas manages to come to the finish first and continue the contest into the semi-final. Good job, Thomas! Congratulations! And now give it up to our next contenders, Hero and Flying Scotsman. They're both well known as extremely fast engines. It seems like both of them are very serious in their intentions. They have a strong desire to finish first and make their way to the semi-final. The last obstacle? Oh no! Hero got stuck! And this has allowed Flying Scotsman to win this round. Hero is trying to finish the race, and we are helping him to do it. Here you go. Good job, Flying Scotsman. What a tight race. Let's take a look at it once again in the replay. Welcome to the first semi-final, where we have Streamlight Thomas and Hugo competing against each other. And again, we see Thomas gaining high speed and shooting forward. I think it's gonna be really easy for him this time. Oh, Thomas got stuck in the tunnel. Woo, it was close. And Thomas made his way to the final. Congratulations, Thomas! What a tight struggle we are witnessing today. It's just unbelievable. Do you want to see the best moments again? Here you are. And in this round, Shooting Star Gordon and Flying Scotsman will determine who of them will become Thomas's opponent in the final. It looks like Gordon is full of determination to win over his brother in this round. And you know what? Gordon is doing very good so far. The last obstacle? And he's crossing the finish line first with a great advantage and becomes the second finalist. Congratulations, Gordon! Excellent performance! I should tell Flying Scotsman was doing his best today too. Good job, Flying Scotsman! Here we have the final. Streamlight Thomas against Shooting Star Gordon. Little but agile engine versus a big and powerful locomotive. Two contenders and only one cup. Who's gonna get it today? Thomas has a decent advantage now, and we hope he will be able to hold it. Look, Gordon almost caught up with Thomas. But regardless of the delay, Thomas has managed to finish first. Gordon is only 1 second behind. What an intense struggle we've just seen. Thomas is getting his deserved cup. We know you asked us many times to organize a speed contest between these two splendid engines. And finally, we made it clear and found out which one of them is faster. It is Streamlight Thomas! Congratulations! Thank you very much for watching this video together with us. Subscribe to our channel and put your likes. We'll see you all in our next videos. Goodbye!